Hi, this is Dubiss Forex Academy. Welcome to our weekly analysis. Today, 7th of August 2023. As usual, I'm excited this morning to let us know what we are expecting in the global financial markets this week. Of course, we have to look at what happened last week. Let's analyze how our trades moved last week. Last week, we made a very good profit. We really cashed out from the market last week. Most of our analysis worked out very well, and this week also we will also let you know what we're expecting in the market. So if this is your first time of watching our video, please ensure you subscribe to this channel, like our videos. Let's have your comment in the comment sections. Please, if you're watching this video, ensure you subscribe to this channel. All right, so also follow us on all other of our social media handles, Dubiss Forex Academy on Facebook, Instagram, and then even TikTok, LinkedIn. You will see us, Dubiss Forex Academy. Thank you very much. Let's go with XAUUSD, which is gold. We usually like to start with gold. Last week, we told you that we have been selling gold, but when it hits this support zone, we told you that price we most likely bounce off from here, and immediately we saw price from at this zone, we started buying gold, and we made good profits last week. I think we make around the 150 pips or more than that. Twice we bought gold and we made profits. So yes, we make the first one 100 pips, another one, so that's around between 150 to 200 pips. That's what we made if you are in our paid group, because we have paid group for those that have paid for signal, and then we also have the free group. So this week we are expecting price to still bounce from here. Where price is right now is a key level. You can see when price was trading down and when it broke out, and it's only coming back to retest here. So we believe that gold should go up even up to this point, even breaking here up to this point. So gold could actually even break this particular structure towards going towards 2000 level. So for now, we take it step by step. So we are believing that gold could even break here, even go as high as this place. So, but let's take the first point, and that is the first point is here, and then this is the second place we are looking at that gold could get to. So let's wait and see what will happen. You can see that we're already buying since last week. We are buying gold, and this week we are still gonna buy more of gold this week. So you can join the trade if you're just watching and you see price around this zone. So you can just join the trade, all right? Because we are believing that gold will go higher this week. So let me put it well. From this point, we are believing that it will get up to this point. But at the moment, let's focus getting to this structure here, this particular supply zone, all right? And once there is a break at this particular point, which is this should be around 1970, between 1980 to 1990. Once there's a break of 1990, then of course gold will go as high as breaking 2000, going to retest this previous high. Yeah, this is what we are looking at will happen on gold XAUUSD. So trade with caution. So let's go to Euro CAD. Euro CAD, last week we didn't analyze Euro CAD, but we have been on Euro CAD for some time now, and look at the structure, what we have on Euro CAD. And remember, we started selling from this point and up to it, when it touched here, and I told you if once it breaks here is this point, and you can see how all the places we've marked out, all our key levels, you can see how it is working. You know, remember I told you that we are not going to go into in depth of, going to show you both the maybe all the demand zones and all those stuff. We have already marked it out for you to clearly see. You can see them. What is 1, 2, 3, and of course you know that this place is a very key level that price touch. Anytime price touch it, will respect it, and once it's broken also it will respect it as a resistance and to start to go down. So just follow this thing we have already marked out, and then you know the direction of the market. There's what we call top-down analysis. You go to the higher time frame, like daily time frame, weekly time frame, monthly time frame. From monthly time frame to weekly, you now look at where do you think that this market is going. And once you'll be able to identify the direction of the market, then you go to lower time frame and look for entry points, look for price action for an entry point for you to take your trade, and then you trade in that line, in that direction. So Euro CAD, at the moment, you can see that price have broke this particular place again. So there could be just a retracement of this point, and then price going back further up, right, to go back to retest this point again. So this is what may likely play out, right? But I'm not interested in buying or selling Euro CAD. But if you're interested, you can see what has happened. So, and price has broken here. So here can be retested, and then price go further up to test this particular structure here. So for USD CHF have been playing very well as analyzed. Remember, we told you as far as this place is, price is respecting here. Look at it. I drawed it before, okay? I think the one I even drew before is still there. So as far as this place is still, price is still respecting here, that price will go further up, and this is where we are expecting price to get to. So today you can see where price is now, only remaining, let's see how many pips is remaining to touch our target. Our target is just, see it is less than 50 pips to touch our target. So if you're still on this trade, ensure you book your profit, or make sure, like I always say, that your SL is at break even or into profit. So we have been buying this trade. I've already closed a lot of this trade on profits. All right, so this week I'm just expecting a little retracement, and then price to move further up to test here. So as you see, price have made this, what we may see is just price to retest a little at this point, and then move further. We believe that price will eventually touch here, if not breaking here. Look at the first point here. After here, this is the second point, which is a small one. So for congratulations, all those that have that took this trade. Let's look at it so that we know how many pips we've made so far. So this is over 200 pips made so far from USD CHF since we started buying USD CHF. Now this is AUD USD. AUD USD, we sold AUD USD, and price got up to this point. Actually, I'm buying AUD USD. Somebody will say, why are you buying at this point? With what I'm seeing, this is this structure here. This structure here. Look at it. This structure here is what I'm buying. This is exactly what I'm buying. So it could just be 100 to 200 pips that I would take from this trade. And then last week already I took 50 pips. So this week again I want to buy more to take at least between 100 to 150 pips again from AUD USD. All right, from this pips. So, but you know, remember when we're selling up to this point. So at the moment, this week, what I'm looking for is for price to move further up, because what I'm seeing here is, let me show exactly what I've seen that is making me also to buy. This is XAB. All right, this is my harmonic pattern. All right, this is BCD. All right, so this is my entry point for a buy for AUD USD. So this is what I'm anticipating in the market, for price to move further up from this point, and then maybe even up to this point. So this is my analysis for AUD USD. So for NZD USD, same scenario for NZD USD. NZD USD, let's go look at NZD USD. Remember that we were selling NZD USD, and we are done with the sell. So like I said, same scenario on NZD USD. So at this point where price is now is a key level. Look at it, clearly identified. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at it again. Look at it again. So for me NZD USD, from here, this place it should respect here. Even if it wants to break here, it should first of all bounce up to this point, and then from there we'll now have further downward movement if it's going to break this particular structure. So it has to bounce there first, then from there then we may see this down to this point, right? But for this price to get down to this point, there will be a bounce, and that's what I'm buying. I'm buying this bounce from this point. Of course, price could actually continue to buy now, even get to this point and then get back to this zone. But where price is now is a demand zone, so we have to buy NZD USD. So we're already buying. Of course, I still want to give a very big congratulations to those that sold the NZD USD when we started selling from this point. Look at where we got to, and now it's time to buy NZD USD. So Euro USD. Wow, remember last week we told you that Euro USD from this point could just get here, then from here price will go down. So unfortunately, price just started going down as we just analyzed without even touching the entry point. So I know that most of you may miss this trade because it didn't touch here, it just started going down. But remember I told you that price is on its way down. From this point we started selling, and then price have touched 78.6. Of course, like I said, it could get to this 100.00, 100.0 right this at this point. This is the final place we are anticipating that Euro USD will get to. So by the moment this one is playing out here, it's trying to bounce, and then this week, what are we expecting on Euro USD? For me, price could just move further up, like I said, touching here, and then from here, just like the same thing we drew last week is what could actually happen again on this pair. Then from this place, price fall down again. So this is what we are still expecting on Euro USD, price to still go further up from this point and then probably go down. All right, so let's go to GBP USD, just like as I said, it was on this particular structure, and I told you that two scenarios: either price bounce from here, or then once price breaks here, that the next point we are going to see GBP USD is down here. Of course, we have been waiting for price to touch this 100.00. So right now price have touched it. So congratulations to those that took those trades that I sent, that analysis I analyzed last time, because I told you that this is where price will eventually get to, and it has happened. So this week, what are we expecting this week? This particular week now, what we're expecting is price to from here, which is it has already bounced, price is already going up, all right? So this is what we could see, all right, for GBP USD. So we could just see price at least make touching here. In fact, if you check very well, this looks like this will be like head and shoulder. Price could just go either around here or then from here, and then price will see move down. So all right, and then coming down to here. And if you watch very well, this looks like head and shoulder. So this is exactly what we're looking at for GBUSD. So follow this analysis judiciously and you will make money, honestly. So congratulations once again to those that took this trade and up to this point. So let's go to USD JPY. USD JPY, like I said, where price was last week was a decision point. Either price expect here go down or price break it, retest it and go up. So where price is right now, I'd rather stay out of USD JPY. But for those that really want to trade USD JPY, you can see my bias is a downward move. As price make this nice going down, so my bias is that price should move down up to this point. If you want to trade USD JPY, then you should be looking for opportunity to sell USD JPY to get to this point for this week. USD CAD, wow, this is amazing. USD CAD did exactly as analyzed last week. Remember, for 2 weeks now we've been buying USD CAD. Up to 3 weeks now we've been buying USD CAD. Immediately price touched here, we started buying USD CAD, and right now our target, you can see that it has met our target. Our target has been touched. Look at our target here. So we targeted to exit from this point. So right now, if you're on that buy, please book your profits. What we will see, most likely we'll see, is another move down. All right, if price wants to continue to go down until when price respect this particular point and retrace, then we'll see if price will now continue to now whether there will be a change of character where price will continue to now move higher, start to make a higher highs, or whether price will continue to go down. So where price is right now is a key level, and this point, all right. One thing that I see that will happen here is that price will respect this zone and then move downward. So if you want to trade USD card, then look for opportunity to sell USD card rather than buy. So once again, those that do this trade from here to here, congratulations. So let's go to Euro GBP. Euro GBP, you can see, I wonder if you're not watching analysis, you're not doing well, and then if you want to make good profit, then you need to watch analysis. You can see Euro GBP that I analyzed last week, that price will respect this particular place and then move upwards. Of course, our analysis is not 100%. There is no 100% when it comes to trading the global financial market, but it's more than 90, between 90 to 98%. Our analysis gives us 90 to 98% accuracy. So something that is giving you 90 to 98 accuracy, that is an A. So always watch the analysis and see the direction of the market. So let's look at how many pips it has moved from this particular zone here. You can see that this is over 100 pips. Yeah, almost 100 pips we made last week. So anytime you see that this price that is coming down now, once you see any rejection, then it's further up. Price should get to the point that it will touch this particular zone. So GBP CHF. For GBP CHF, I told you at this point there is a point to buy GBP CHF, and you can see the price is not moving great deal, but it's still above the entry point, which is still a profit. So for now, our buyer still remains same. So we still believe that price should move further up to touch this zone. So our buyer still remains same. GBP JPY. For GBP JPY, remember we are selling GBP JPY. We have been selling for long. This time we sold all this period we have been selling, and immediately price retested it. I told you that it is still a downward movement. So, and I asked us to enter and take entry at this point. So last week we took entry. Let's see how many pips we made. Though I closed mine on Friday, but I'm going to re-enter again. Look at it. That is 350 pips. 350 pips for this move. So I'm just waiting to see a little retracement from this point. Price may not get back to this point. So where you see at this point now, price could just touch just around this area and then go further down. So look at where we are expecting price to get to this point. So our buyer still remain the same. Same scenario for Euro JPY. For Euro JPY, we told you once immediately we saw price here, I told you sell Euro JPY. Let's see how many pips we've made, because our buyer still remains same. You can see I'm not wasting much time in each of them because our buyer still remains same. This is over 180 pips. So this week, same scenario, we are still expecting price to go further down to touch at least this point. So for CHF JPY, same scenario for CHF JPY. CHF JPY, I told you that price, as far as price is under here, that you have to short CHF JPY, and you can see, let's see how many pips we made last week. Last week we made over 180 pips last week. That's what we made last week from CHF JPY, and you can see those two that entered last week, I actually closed almost all of them on profit, or not almost all on profit. So this week now, in fact, price may not likely at this moment go back here at this moment. So until price move down. So this week, let me take it off to where we are. This week we are still expecting price to move down up to this point. So if you are just seeing this analysis, and you see that price is still under this structure here, please take your position for a sell, and then let's write down up to this point. All right, so that's the analysis for CHFJPY. Sell CHFJPY. Yeah, dollar index, look at what dollar index is doing already. Remember I told you from this point we have been buying dollar index for those that love to trade dollar index. So I just want to summarize this analysis with AUD pairs. AUD is, for me, more especially today, tomorrow, this week, AUD is supposed to be strong. So at the moment, we are buying AUD CHF. All right, we started buying last week, so you can take your entry. Like I said, at least get to this point. Let me draw the line so that you know where our first target is. All right, this particular zone here is our first target. So we are buying, at least if it gets here, though I believe it will break, but when it gets here, all right, then you need to ensure, of course, if you did not take the entry when we started and you're taking the entry, once your position enter profit, then move your stop loss to entry point. So, but I believe that it's going to break this particular structure. That's my belief. That AUD/CHF is going to break to come up to this point. All right. So, but for now, we take it step by step. NZD/CHF, same thing for NZD/CHF. NZD/CHF, I told you, you can see I still have my position open for NZD/CHF, right? Because I told you this harmonic pattern that I saw, the price will move higher. So I'm still buying NZD/CHF. So you can take your position and then follow us. Same thing with GBP/NZD. GBP/NZD, look at what I draw. I said as far as price is below this structure here, that we have to short GBP/NZD. So it's still a sell position. Let me move this to today. So we are still to short GBP/NZD. Same thing with Euro/NZD. For Euro/NZD, look at it. Let me highlight it so that you understand. As far as price is under this structure, we are to sell Euro/NZD. So these are the trades we are already in. So you can join the trade. Euro/NZD is a sell. Then finally, in fact, let's leave AUD/USD. I've given you enough. I've already told you that all the AUD pairs for me, more especially today, tomorrow, is supposed to be strong. All right. So let's just look at fundamental so that we'll call it a day. I've given you enough pairs if you want to trade. Look at the weakest today is CHF. All right. Is the weakest, and that's why even USD/CHF is still buying, and GBP/CHF is buying, AUD/CHF is buying, right? CHF is very weak today. So let's look at the fundamentals. All right, so this week on fundamental, we are there's no much red folders this week. Today, bank holidays for Canada. All right, then if you go down, you see that tomorrow on Wednesday, that's when you see some red folders. So there's no much fundamentals until Thursday this week. You remember that last week was NFP, and it was massive on Friday. Last week was so many fundamentals. So this week we have limited few fundamentals, and that will be on Thursday when we'll see for USD CPI on Thursday, and then of course Friday GPD for pounds. Then Wednesday is CPI for China and NZD and this will affect AUD pairs. So trade will care on Wednesday. So there's no much fundamentals this week. So just take a look at our analysis, technical analysis. Then these fundamentals will only confirm, we most likely confirm our direction for this week. So go to our Telegram channel. These are Telegram channels. These are free Telegram channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. So subscribe to this channel. Look at what we made last week. We made 2,000 pips last week. We lost 4 trades last week. And then, like I told you, look at it. We made good. See what we made good, 250 pips, and another position 100 pips. So we made total of 450 pips from gold last week. So subscribe to this channel, and then if you want to join the paid group, then you need to reach me at Dubiss1 so that I will tell you how to join our paid group. So thank you very much for watching. Ensure you please comment. Ensure you comment. Let's have your feedback. Let's see if you're making profits using our signals and using our analysis. For those, in fact, even last week I dropped free signal on the free group. Look at the GBNZD, and we made good profits. So this week again, we're already on it, and I've already shown you what we're expecting in the market. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Remember to subscribe, not just subscribe, remember to open an account with our broker. This analysis is powered by our broker FBS. So called CFBS, this is our broker. So if you want to trade in the global financial market, you need to have a broker, and you need to have a reliable broker, and FBS is that reliable broker. So they are the ones sponsoring this analysis. Please ensure you register with our link. You will see it under this video. Use that link, register, and then you have access to our services, most of our services free of charge. Thank you very much for watching once again. See you in the next video. Cheers, guys.